Okay, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. It is Wednesday, March 9th, 2022. Are you watching this? Are you seeing what's happening right now, people? I'm laughing again, and I shouldn't be laughing, but it is kind of funny in a way. Right now, stock futures are markedly higher across the board. Okay, whatever. Let's look over at the 10-year yield. We are now at 1.9 on our way to settle above 2%. As I have been explaining to you for a while, the market is going to love it there. It really is. We have a dollar today that's getting slammed. On the back of that, gold and silver are taking a pretty significant hit. Bitcoin 42,000, a nice jump higher here. Crude oil lower. As a matter of fact, commodities are lower here. So the setup is pretty simple. Let me explain this to you real quick. The market is kind of slow to, learn or take in what's actually going on. Now that the market realizes, this is the truth, that global debt is going to surge higher on an unprecedented scale. Again, this war thing over there has given central banks the most glaring, brighter than the sun, green light to inflate that you can possibly imagine. The market's loving it. The market is understanding that the debt market is going to be fueled much more than we have ever seen. What this has done, what this war has done, what Vladimir Putin either indirectly or directly has done, it has been the greatest gift to central banks in the history of the financial world. Okay, we haven't seen this kind of action in like 8 decades. All right, you think that's by accident? I don't think so. And central banks, they could not be more gleeful or happy at what they are seeing. Period. The end. Now that the market realizes or is starting to realize that global debt is going to surge beyond anyone's wildest imaginations, except you and me. I'm telling you right now that global debt is going to surge faster than you've ever seen in history. Period. The end. And that's going to fuel the debt bubble. Market's going to love it. Stock market is going higher. And that's the way it's going to go. Again, if you have been listening to me over the past few months, I've been telling you there are bargains and there are deals here in this market. If you've been buying like I have, you are going to make so much money moving forward. I'm laughing. And it's going to take everybody by surprise. All of the misinformed people, they have no idea. It's just so laughable to me. Oh, I can't buy that company. It's too high priced. Oh, I can't buy it because it's too low now. Make it up. Again, not everybody is able to see what's going on. I know you are. You're one of the few. You should consider yourself one of the elite if you follow this blog. I have kept all of you on the right side of this for the longest time. I told you we would sail through this, and we're going to. We're going to sail through whatever is going on right now. It ain't nothing. We have an S&P 500 right now about 13% off of a record high. 13%. And you know, people are, again, they've been misled, they've been duped. There's a couple of big YouTube channels out here trying to push the crash narrative like they do every single month, and they've done nothing but hurt their followers to the tune of hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people, keeping them out of the biggest bull market the world has ever seen. And now that we clearly understand that global debt is going to It's going to go beyond supernova, all right? On the back of the war, the rumors that this war is going to expand, the rumors that this war is going to go on possibly for years. They will prolong this thing that's going on. They prolong every crisis. Every crisis must be milked for all it's worth, and that means, in this case, trillions of dollars are going to be thrown at this and everything else with this new arms race, all of these arms deals that are going in, this new Cold War that we are in right now. And what is that going to do? I'm laughing again. Global debt is going to balloon, and that's going to push the market higher. It's going to devalue the currency. Inflation is going to go beyond your wildest dreams. As a matter of fact, way beyond that. And you're going to see this new demographic unfold right before your eyeballs. New demographic, extreme haves, extreme have-nots, an entire wipeout of the middle class. Period. The end. On a day like today, people understanding that global debt is going to go beyond parabolic, and you see gold and silver getting hit like they're getting hit right now, there's an opportunity for you. With regard to commodity prices, they have dropped overnight. Might be a good time to add to existing positions if you want to. I told all of you that I did pull profit yesterday on PDBC, that commodities ETF I had recommended to buy about 2 weeks ago or so. It took off. I still own these positions. I did just pull profit. That's it. I still think there's upside here. I also believe there's a lot more upside to oil and gas producers. You just have to be patient. Okay, when you put money to work in the market, it doesn't mean it's instantly going to go up. I mean, all of these, frankly, very misinformed people. Oh, Greg, bad call on the banks. Really? I'm laughing. No, probably one of the best calls I've ever made, as a matter of fact, because banks are going to surge higher. Once the 10-year yield settles above 2%, and it's going to, in my view, you just wait and see what happens to these banks. You have to understand where value is. You have to understand why I'm saying the things I am. I believe, as I'm sure you do, global debt is going to double from here rapidly. Okay, central banks are going to continue to inflate. That's their goal. Inflation is going to continue to surge. Fiat currencies are going to continue to lose value. It could not be easier. Now, let's look over at cryptocurrencies. Like I said, surging higher, above 42,000 here for Bitcoin on the back of Bidenstein's regulatory talk. Again, look, there's going to, in my view, we've been hearing about crypto regulation for a very long time. What you're not allowed to know is it's all bullshit. Okay. I sincerely believe, like I've been telling you for a very long time, we're still in the early phase or phases of cryptocurrencies moving markedly higher. Very volatile space. 50, 60, even 70% swings are normal. Normal in the cryptocurrency space. Not for everyone. Extreme volatility. Again, you should have expected this with cryptos. I said this would happen at the beginning of the year, one of my top 5 trends. Okay? Volatility in the stock market as well, one of my top 5 trends. Surging food prices, surging energy prices. I mean, like almost literally like I had a crystal ball. These things are actually going on. Lower for longer, that's going to happen too. Yes, we're going to get a rate hike. We are going to get it. And the market is going to love it. Again, what the market wants to see, and I think it's going to get it, I'm going to say it again, is a 10-year yield above 2%. It's going to be very, very, very good for the financial sector and the banks. It's not going to be good for the general public. But again, do you believe that the Federal Reserve is going to stop buying assets? Do you believe that the Federal Reserve is going to stop buying mortgage-backed securities? It's unbelievable. Do you find it kind of interesting how our president, Bidenstein retard, will not address the issue of soaring housing prices and rents? This is the Fed. This is the Fed supplying artificial demand, but he won't point his finger. He will not do it. He wants that central bank to keep inflating. Well, not that he wants to. He has no say-so in it. No world leader has any say-so whatsoever. They are puppets. Every single world leader is a puppet. We have a one world government. You know that. It's the central banks. Your votes don't matter. You don't matter. We don't matter. Okay? It's all about control. Everything. Control. Whatever they got to do. Slaughter, maim, kill. It's all about that too. All right? Less people, easier to control. We're going to hit that climax at one point. That moment of implosion of this market. But we're not even close to it right now. All we've seen recently was nothing more than a normal corrective phase. I mean, what would people really expect? We've seen this market virtually go straight up for years and years. So we get a couple of months of volatility and people are ready to, they're selling their positions, they're jumping ship. What is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? I don't understand it. What do they expect? I don't know what they expect. Again, it's just such a shit show. It's always the same story. It really is. All right, people. So look, in summary right now, 10-year yield nicely higher. There is a little relief in this market. Dollar lower. Stock futures higher across the board. I really sincerely hope you've been buying. Like I have, and I've been recommending to my lines certain specific assets, certain specific companies. With that said, people, look, if you and I yet again clearly understand, central banks are going to inflate beyond your wildest dreams. They've been given a green light brighter than the sun by Vladimir Putin and this war, okay? That's the way it's going to go. If you understand that, what are you going to do about it? You're going to sit back and do nothing, or are you going to continue to bet against the debt, become your own central bank, hold hard assets, physical silver, my favorite of all time, okay? Cryptocurrencies, people need to be in your portfolio, okay? You do what you want, but I hope you understand what I'm talking about with regard to this. And the market, we've been lucky enough to have certain assets go on sale in a big way. In a big way. And I really hope that you're getting in on this. I really do. All right, look, I'm out of here. Love you a lot. Please share the video. Get it out there, and I'll see you later.